Let's talk about this Plugable Essentials. This is a USB-A or USB-C to Ethernet adapter. So the idea is just to test here with my MacBook and also with my Dell laptop. And instead of using Wi-Fi, I can connect cables, okay? So I have a router just right here from Xfinity. And this is a Wi-Fi router, so I can connect to my Dell laptop and I can connect also here to my MacBook. But if I want to use cable, I cannot use with my MacBook. The idea to use cable is just to decrease the latency so I can play games, and cable it's the better option, okay? So here you see, for example, that I have an option to connect the cable directly, an Ethernet port, but I don't have an Ethernet port here on my MacBook. I just have here USB ports. You see here that I have USB-C ports, right? So I can connect the adapter here then, right? So you see, for example, this one from Plugable, and here it can work with 2.4 gigabits per second, right? So I just connect the cable here, an Ethernet cable, and here on the other side, I can just use USB-A or even USB-C. So that's the idea. Basically here I can connect to my MacBook and I can test like this. You see here that I have this illustration, my MacBook, then I can connect this adapter, use a cable and connect to my Dell laptop just to test the speed, of course, okay? So the Dell laptop here has a card with 1000 megabits per second, and this device here can work with up to 2.5. So I'm good to go. Let me just connect here to my MacBook. So I just connect here to the USB port, USB-C, right? And then I'm gonna grab the cable, this one, and I'm going to connect here to my Dell laptop as well, and connect them directly so I can use a software to test the speed, right? So here, there we go, connected. Then I would just pass the cable here behind them, and I'll just connect here first, and then I can pass the cable like so, right? There we go. Now what I can do here is just bring here the server, the software with the server part that's going to test here, and use a specific command to run the software here, right? So it's basically running, waiting for the connection. Then I come here, see that I'm going to use the software here. This laptop is going to be the client, my MacBook, and the Dell laptop is going to be the server. It's running there already, and I need to reach at least 940 megabits per second, so I know that's good, right? It's not 1000 because there are some overhead on the protocol, things like this. So 940, it's enough for me, right? Well, let's just come here to the terminal. I have the terminal already here working. There we go. And here I have the command to test, right? So basically, I just hit enter, and now it's communicating here with the MacBook. You see here, MacBook and the Dell laptop, and I see the speeds. Here it's around 936, 41, 42. So on average it's 941 megabits per second, which is good enough. And here I have also the information, 941 megabits per second, right? Let me just run the test one more time. You see that starts running again, and it's working pretty good. 941, 42, and an average of 941 megabits per second, okay? So running pretty fast, running pretty good. And here I can also check on the top here the system information. I'm using a MacBook Pro, M2 Max, and here you see that I have the network. And here it finds the Ethernet adapter. There we go, with 10, 100, 1 gigabits and 2 gigabits per second. Okay, super simple. I just need to connect here and it finds the adapter. I don't need to install anything, it's just plug and play. Either way, you have here the user menu that explains the details. If you just need to download and install the driver, you're good to go as well. See here the information about the RJ45 connection, USB-A and USB-C, just connect to your computer. And if you need, you just need to download the drivers, right? Here's some extra information about the specifications. It works with Windows 10, 11, macOS, Linux, and I have more information here in the box as well about Chrome OS and iPad OS as well, right? So now I'm going to test a little bit with the router, connecting directly to the router via cable, and then I can test some connection to the internet and some games.
Attack the base. Click your vehicle.
Okay guys, you see that I'm playing right now here online.
Attack the base. Click your vehicle.
And the latency is pretty low, so I can work pretty fine with games.
Attack the base. Click your vehicle.
Right, so I have here the device already connected directly to my router. So I'm not using Wi-Fi, I'm using the cable directly connected here to my router, and it works pretty fine, pretty fast, okay? So if I come here to the system settings, you can see that I'm using here the USB 10, 101 gig or 2.4 gigabits per second LAN. That's the interface that I have here with the pluggable device, right? And Wi-Fi right now is disabled. So basically I'm just using here the network via cable and it's working pretty fine, okay? Pretty fast here with my games. And I've been testing this for some time here with games, different games, and works fast, no latency. And that's very important for games, okay? Basically, that's the USB Ethernet adapter, okay? I highly recommend this one. You can get yours on Amazon.